brothers and sisters? Don't you just love them? They're nice, caring, always got your back. And not to mention that they never make you feel uncomfortable ever in the slightest of it. Wow! What? Wait, what do you mean? No, I don't want to. I don't want to. Whoa, family! I don't know what just happened there, but I think my brother just wanted to... me! That's weird. Almost like he has a crush on me or something. I don't know why, because I haven't taken a shower in 2 weeks. A little stinky. But besides my weird brother, we're also gonna be looking at somebody else's sister who also has a crush on me too. Or has a crush on the sibling in the story. Not me. Sister crushes on brother. Not sister crushes on Alexia. The only thing crushing on me is the stacks and stacks and stacks of dirty laundry I have, because it's falling over and crushing me to the floor. But before we start today's video, I need you all to smash that like button as hard as you can and only smash like if you don't want your sibling to have a crush on you too. All is fair in love and war? I guess with family too. Ooh. And comment down below if you have any sisters or brothers just to make sure that they definitely never crush on you. Because that's the only way you can make sure. Seriously.
Hey everyone, it's Milton again.
Again? Excuse me, sir, I don't know you. You's a stranger.
So, here I am. My dad wanted a girl, so he raised me like one.
Family, are we really surprised he wanted a girl? Not saying they're better or anything, but...
Making my childhood an absolute nightmare. When I was old enough, though, I rebelled and refused to listen to my dad.
Ooh.
Both of my parents had it out against me since forever. My mom enrolled me in a different school where education quality was poor. She wanted to make me a failure in life. I jeopardized all their attempts, though, and self-studied, being careful to hide everything from my family.
So the parents put him in a bad school on purpose, just so he would fail? Looks like we're dealing with a little bit of family sabotage. I'm intrigued.
My efforts and hard work finally bore fruit, and I became a successful entrepreneur.
Yay!
Meanwhile, my family was under a lot of debt by now. So much so that they became homeless.
Oh.
Even though they had wronged me in every way, I took pity on them and allowed them to move in with me.
I'm not saying that they're homeless because karma is a real thing, but maybe they just put too many dollars in the bully jar. Couple mean words here, couple mean words there, and then boom! You homeless. Could happen to anyone.
My life took a complete 180-degree turn when everyone found out how rich and successful I was now.
Ooh,
I was
when his
suddenly
family's
very
homeless?
popular in my college, and with my family. Of course, my mother turned out to be a gold digger, asking me to pay for her stuff shamelessly. I bluntly refused her, though. My sisters, on the other hand, started doing weird things and creeped me out.
What kind of weird things we talking about? Weird things like asking you to... Oopsies!
I started fake dating Kristen, the most popular girl in the college, to keep my sisters at bay. Kristen is a heartbreaker and dates guys for their money.
Oh.
Yeah, gold digger alert once again.
Wait, but dude, you're calling her a gold digger, but you're saying that you're fake dating her. So don't that make you a player? She might be a gold digger, but at least she's honest about wanting to take all your money. You just a liar. Not to forget the fact that you're only fake dating this girl to keep your sisters away from you? Did they want you first? Little creepy, but if they call dibs, they call dibs. That's the rule.
I was at Kristen's house one day when I saw that she had received a text from my sister, Natalie. They were planning something for me and wanted me at their sleepover party. At the sleepover party, I pretended to pass out to hear their plan. They were talking about my credit card and getting my secrets out of me. They were going to do this by getting me drunk at Kristen's birthday. What they don't know is that I have a plan to outsmart them on this birthday and expose them.
So the plan is to plan a fake party and then steal all the money away from the guy? Okay, got it.
Now, I hadn't vouched for Tina and Penny, my other two sisters, to be involved with Natalie. But then again, what else was I expecting? I should have seen it coming. All of them had teamed up against me and had every intention to take me down. Too bad. I was a few steps ahead of them and knew about their every move.
Good.
Tina and I are in the same major, and thus we share the classes for our core subjects. Now, not to brag or anything, but I always used to score the highest in my class. All those years of self-studying were really paying. And I knew for a fact that Tina was flunking in most of the papers.
Yeah, you know all those years of studying are actually really paying off. Yeah, not with money or anything because I don't got that. But what I do got is that I could rub it all up in my sister's face and tell her that I'm better than her. Sucks to suck, Susan. You stupid.
It was her fault, really. She was busy scheming and plotting behind my back instead of studying. How could she score good grades? She came to me one day asking me the secret for my good grades. I rolled my eyes and told her that she had to study hard if she wanted that. But I heard that you have some really close connections with the professor, and he gives you the question papers in advance, she said hopefully.
Ooh.
Wow. Who was spreading such dumb rumors about me? They certainly had some creativity in them. Tina, I am on good terms with the professor, but trust me, he doesn't give me the question papers, I told her honestly. She left after sulking for a few minutes. But I did see her in the hallway talking to Natalie in hushed whispers.
Oh, she talking ish about you. Maybe she's the one who started the rumor in the first place. But if you're gonna start a rumor, Tina, maybe start a more interesting one than he gets the test answers in advance. How about his teeth are made of bubble gum? Or he hasn't gone to the bathroom in 35 days? Or that his sweat smells like a dirty turkey sandwich? Now those are some good rumors. Take notes if you want.
But then I realized that they were probably planning something against me. I acted oblivious and passed them, taking a turn in the corner, and then pressed myself against the wall so that I was hidden from their view. It was the perfect angle to eavesdrop without getting caught. And luckily, there were no students around in the deserted corridor. He is definitely lying. There's no way that he is that smart, Natalie was saying. Did you see the arrogant look on his face as he passed just now?
Did you see the arrogant look on his face as he passed us right now? Girl, chill. You're so angry that you're shaking. Nobody's saying you have to like the dude, but I think he was obsessed. And not in a good way. Ugh.
He was so looking down on us, Tina whispered, fuming. I had to control myself from snickering at their ridiculous conversation. He always does that, Tina, Natalie replied. That's why we have to get back at him. He doesn't deserve the fame and success. Right, Tina sighed. So, it's done then. Kristen will distract him tomorrow and call him out of the class. I will search his bags for the question paper, which I am pretty sure I will find. Then, I will quickly take a picture and leave. He will never suspect a thing.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought Milton was just really good at math. I didn't know he was a celebrity. What kind of fame and fortune we talking about here? I have so many questions, but mostly my biggest question is, Milton, can I have your phone number? I'm asking for a friend.
So, this was what they were planning. I left the scene after hearing that because I couldn't tolerate any more of their stupid conversation. I really couldn't believe that they would fall so low. I didn't understand what their problem was. But they had messed with the wrong person.
Uh-oh.
I was so going to give them the question paper. I went home and typed out a question paper. A paper which was full of questions that were least likely to be asked on our exam.
And probably a fake question paper if I'm just gonna be real. I think he's trying to do an Uno reverse card on them and screw them over, just like they're trying to screw him in more ways than one. Ugh. Ew.
I carefully folded it and placed it inside my bag. It was such an evil thing to do, but my sisters were asking for it. As expected, Kristen texted me to meet her near the cafeteria. When I had a 5-minute break, I casually made my way outside.
Oh no!
Of course, leaving my bag behind.
Ugh.
When I came back after tolerating Kristen and whatever nonsense she was spewing, I glanced towards Tina, who was sitting innocently in her place. I
Uh-oh.
almost smirked, but then controlled myself and went to my seat.
Okay,
There were
good.
no traces of my bag being touched, or anything. And of course, if anyone had even seen Tina doing anything with my bag, they would have suspected her because she was my so-called sister.
It's not so-called, dude. She's your actual sister. Just because you don't like her doesn't mean you can just erase her as your sister. Unfortunately. Just like even though I don't like birds, I can't erase them from the whole planet, no matter how hard I try. But if y'all got ideas, let me know. Text me.
Anyway, next week our exams were conducted, and I was itching to see how Tina had performed on her papers. When the results were declared, the expression on Tina's face was worth watching. She had failed the test. I felt a bit bad for her, but it was not my fault that she didn't study the whole syllabus. She spotted me in the corridor crowd and walked towards me, looking like she would burst any moment.
Oh, poor girl.
You!
Oh.
She yelled, grabbing my collar.
Holy
You
jeez.
did this on purpose, didn't you? I frowned. I did what? What are you saying? I was well aware of the fact that everyone was watching us, and now, Tina was going to expose herself in front of the whole department.
Never trust the cute ones, family. They might look cute and happy and adorable, and then BAM! 2 seconds later, they got you in a headlock on top of the lunch cafeteria table. And they gonna squeeze you so hard that the 3-day-old macaroni is gonna burst out of your mouth and back into your lunch plate. And you're gonna have to eat that a second time. Ugh.
I took the question paper from your bag. You did it to mess with me, didn't you? She fumed. You knew that I would only read the questions from that paper. Listen to yourself, I replied, shaking my head. First of all, I had already informed you that I didn't have any kind of question paper. And secondly, you stole from my bag. Whose fault is it? She stumbled back, coming to the realization, and then glancing around at the crowd nervously. You brought this upon yourself.
She kind of did.
This is all on you, Tina. I walked away from there. After that incident, Tina was so humiliated that she stopped coming to college altogether. And she had to repeat the semester. Anyway, because of her low grades, or should I say, non-existent grades, she dropped out of college. Now, I really felt bad and guilty, even though technically it wasn't my fault.
Kinda was, though.
I decided to do something for her. I enrolled her in one of the online courses on my website, and asked her to study from that medium until she had her act together and knew for certain what she wanted to do. She actually started crying and hugged me, thanking me over and over again. I really believed that she had learned her lesson now. That's why I decided to forgive her. And, ever since this incident, my relationship with Tina had been good.
Wait, so now they're friends? That's good. It's better than boyfriend, girlfriend. Anything's better than that.
Now was the turn of my fake girlfriend, Kristen.
And
my dearest sister, Natalie. I really needed a break from these things, but these two just didn't understand. Kristen's birthday was around the corner, and she was making a really big deal out of it. Apparently, she threw the best party every year to celebrate her birthday, and she wanted the same this year. For this, she approached me. Please let me throw the party at your house, she pleaded.
Please, Milton, oh pretty, please. Can I throw a party at your house? It's gonna be so fun with banners and streamers everywhere and all the confetti you can dream of. Fancy food for all the guests, a DJ with live music, and even a puppy hotel for all the dogs I invited. It's gonna be a banger. But, I mean, the only problem is that Can you pay for it? What? What was that? Can you just What? I didn't hear you, fake girlfriend. Say it one more time. Can you just put louder? Can you just pay for the party, please? Only gonna be $5,000. That's chump change.
I really didn't want to say yes, but then I thought that it would be more convenient for me at my house, since I already had a vague idea about what they were planning, so I agreed with her. Before the day of the party, I did a few arrangements. Arrangements like setting up cameras in my room, especially at places where I used to keep my money. Credit cards, important files, documents and stuff. I could just have locked my precious stuff away, but then
you probably should have.
I would never have been able to expose Kristen and Natalie. On the day of the party, I was fully prepared. Kristen and Natalie had been fussing over me the whole time. Penny came to me with a drink, and I knew immediately that they had mixed something in the drink. I took the glass of drink and once again pretended to be actually drinking.
Wait, what's in the drink?
And Natalie were hovering around me, not even leaving me for a second.
Is he gonna drink the drink?
It was really difficult to get rid
I
of
hope he
the drink with
doesn't.
them around. A very unexpected person came to my rescue.
Oh no.
Tina. Yup, that's right. I don't know if she did it on purpose or unconsciously, but she called Kristen and Natalie to the side for a few moments. And that was my cue to feed the glass of my drink to the plant that I had placed near the couch for my convenience.
Milton! I might have liked you before, but now you're feeding the mystery drink to the poor little plant over there. What did he ever do to you? I swear to God, Milton, if that plant ends up open because of you, I'll never forgive you. And I don't want your number anymore.
And now was the time to act. I began to stumble in my steps and slurred my words. Kristen and Natalie didn't even bother hiding the smirks on their faces.
What are they gonna
Milton, you seem to be too drunk to function properly. Natalie feigned concern. You should go to your room and rest, Kristen added, taking my hand. I will help you take him. Natalie grabbed my other hand.
What are they doing?
I really wanted to roll my eyes at how hard they were trying. They dragged me to my room, and I played along. Once we were inside, they took their seats beside me on my bed. Milton, do you know where you keep your credit cards? Kristen asked, grabbing the opportunity. I think we are short on drinks right now. Can I borrow some money? I'll return it afterwards.
The classic, I'll give it back to you later. Milton, I don't think so, bro. Don't do it. But if you do it, make sure they pick up some McDonald's on the way home because I'm hungry.
I knew this was going to happen. As I said, I was fully prepared this time. I will let you guys in on my plan. I had talked to the police before the party and told them all about what my sisters were planning and everything. They told me that they couldn't really help me without any proof. So I had to collect the evidence first and then send them the footage. That's why I set up the cameras, to record everything that Kristen and Natalie were going to do. But this also meant that I had to play along till the end and let them do whatever they wanted to do. I couldn't let them catch my act before the time was up. As a precaution, I also installed a tracker on Kristen's car.
A tracker?
Because they were going to run away for sure.
That's some crazy ex-boyfriend-ish. Milton, you weird, bro.
Then I could easily follow them along with the police and catch them red-handed. Come on, Milton. Don't space out. Kristen's voice broke my thoughts. I asked you something. I pretended to be losing consciousness and fell back on the bed. Ugh, he's being tough in this state too, I heard Natalie groan. What else do we need besides his credit cards? Kristen asked her. If we can get our hands on his company documents, that would be great, Natalie replied.
Why?
We could find a way to leech off him and would never have to worry about our finances ever. And we can also threaten him if we have this important paperwork, Kristen added in agreement. This is such a foolproof plan.
Oh, she evil. She don't want to just take his money evil. She want to ruin his whole life evil. That's evil. You know what I mean?
Ugh. We just need Milton to spill everything now. It started shaking me and made me sit up. I wanted nothing more than to shove them away and get out. But I had to expose them today. Such a nuisance they were. Milton, come on. They are in your closet, right? Kristen asked me. I nodded in a vague manner. Let me go and see what I can find there.
Why is she on his
got
bed?
Up from the bed. I watched her making her way towards my closet and opening it. My eyes flickered towards the camera that I had placed in the perfect place to record her face and actions clearly. She started throwing out all my clothes and stuff from the closet in order to find my credit cards. I was seriously getting ticked off by the mess she was making. I had kept those cards in plain sight. How dumb was she? And why was she ruining my clothes and expensive watches? Why did she consider herself to be so entitled? Ugh, seriously. Oh, found them, she suddenly exclaimed, and came to us with 3 credit cards in her hands. I almost gagged in disgust when I saw their eyes twinkling in greed. Ugh, what did I ever do to deserve such people in my life?
Let me think here. You were kind of rude to them. You tried to make them fail school. And you also tried to oof a plant. Hate to say it, bro, but I think it might be well deserved.
Well, now I was going to get rid of them anyway.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. We have to know the passcode to access the cards, which only he can tell us, Kristen said, turning towards me. Milton, what's the passcode? She asked me slowly, as if she was talking to a child. What passcode? I slurred. The code for your credit cards. What are they? She repeated desperately. I slurred the numbers to them. Well, it's not like they would get the chance to use it anyway. And I was going to change all the codes as soon as the police caught them. Till then, if they did steal my money, they were just going to get deeper into trouble. I was going to extract every penny from them. Oh, I also found the company documents. Kristen's voice came from where she was searching and the mess she had made again. He and his company are nothing without these papers. Kristen nodded. Our job is done here. Then let's get out before anyone comes and suspects us.
Oh,
she
no.
then turned to me with a smirk. Thank you for everything, Milton.
Is she about to kiss him? I hope not.
And I mean it. You've been of great help today. Just know that it was nothing personal. I had to do what I could to survive. This two-faced lying girl. Did she really think it was that easy to take me down? I watched as both of them hid my stuff in their bags and hastily made their way out of my room. I waited for a few minutes, making sure that they had really left before I stood up from the bed. I was about to fish out my phone and call the police when my bedroom door suddenly burst open and Natalie re-entered. I dropped to my bed in shock, then resumed my acting again. I almost forgot to tell you something, Natalie said, coming closer to me.
What?
You're not in your senses right now, so I don't know if you'll remember this or not.
Oh, what you gonna say?
Confused. What was it that she wanted now?
Yeah, what is it?
Now that it's just the two of us, I have something to confess to you, dearest brother. she said in almost a sarcastic tone. Then, she proceeded to whisper something in my ear.
What?
The things that she said, let's just say, they ruined my plans forever. My whole camera setup and police connection.
What?
Everything had failed by just the few words of confession from Natalie.
Wait, what? That's it? The story ends there? No, it can't. I need to know what happened. I need to know what she said. How do we know if the gold diggers got away with it? How do we know if Milton caught them red-handed? How do we know if the poor plant died? Cause I need to know. I guess there's a part 2 to this. So if you want to see part 2, family, comment down below. But anyways, family, that is all of the true story animation that I have for you today. If you liked today's video, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you want to join our amazing family, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, turn on all post notifications, and then you won't miss any of our videos. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.